action. Hey guys, Brittany Hammond here. Welcome to the very first episode of the Brand Interrupted Show. I'm your host, Brittany Hammond, founder of Untamed Lifestyle Business and the Brand Interrupted podcast. In this first episode, I want to talk about how branding is an inside job. And I know firsthand that this has been the biggest thing I've had to overcome, is really loving myself and being confident in my brand so that I can go out there and promote my business and my services. Here are my 3 tips to unapologetically show up as you in 2018. The first step is tell your story. Now, I know we keep hearing this word around the internet, storytelling marketing, it's a big buzzword. But here's the thing, so many people are doing it wrong. I think it's important to tell your real story and not the one you think people want to hear. So often people get caught up in telling these like rags to riches story, and they're really going from like here to here, you know, like failure to success, and not really describing the journey along the way. And it's actually a massive disservice to your audience, because the goal of your story is not about you. The goal of your story is that so your audience, your customer or client can see themselves within your story. So if you're skipping half your story and making it all about you, then you're not really going to be able to connect with your audience on a deeper level. So my tip is to not sugarcoat or over-glorify your story. Really speak vulnerably from the truth. And people know when you're being vulnerable, and people know when you're just sugarcoating, like, oh, I got to 6 figures in 90 days. Like, that's not an inspiring story. What's an inspiring story is like sharing those behind the scene details of the daily grind and, you know, struggle and hustle that got you to those 6 figures. Also, you really want to use your story to paint a picture of how your audience, client, or customer can be the hero of their own story. Showing up unapologetically as you means telling your real story and not the story you think that people want to hear. Tip number 2, own your energy. It's all in your energy. I think it's really your secret weapon, and people will hire you just because they want to elevate to the same level as you. There's so many people that I've worked with where like I'll see them show up on video and I'm like, oh my god, she's so excited, she's so confident, she's so peppy. I have to work with her because I want to feel that way too. And energy really is contagious. So when you're around people that have this high vivacious energy, it's just naturally going to boost you up as well. So my tip about this is to have a daily practice that you can, you know, whether it be a spiritual practice or whatnot, to really raise your vibration. Personally, for me, I do a lot of like grounding exercises, breathing, meditation, and journaling. And actually, when I wake up in the morning, one of the things I love to do during my morning routine is actually watch videos of high vibe people, because it just gets me peppy and ready to take on the day. Tip number 3 is letting go of codependency in 2018. This is something that my mentor has taught me, is that we actually have a lot of codependency behaviors, and it's this need for approval and recognition from others. And especially in the day and age of social media, we're always looking for feedback and advice, and I think that the best thing you can do for yourself is really get clear on listening to your inner guides, listening to your intuition. Stop asking for advice from strangers on the internet. When you're going into Facebook groups and you're, you know, asking for feedback, you're getting feedback from people who know nothing about you, who know nothing about your business, and their advice is not going to be qualified to really help you. And I say this because I went through it myself. I was constantly asking for feedback from people, and I was constantly disempowered, and then I was never able to make a business decision without almost asking someone else's permission. So really, you know, unapologetically showing up as you means not asking for permission to be you, and just fucking owning it and being yourself. And you know, you don't need that approval from others. We can't always control what people are going to say about us or write about us, but we you can control what your experience is around it. So I want to hear from you now. Which one of these screams at you the most? Which one of these are you going to let go in 2018? Thank you so much for watching this episode, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bisous from Paris. Ciao, ciao. If you've enjoyed watching this, I want to invite you to check out my free 4-part Brand Your Story video training. In this training, we're going to cover how to uncover your story within that will naturally attract your dream clients, and different ways that you can express your story both visually and verbally. So click the link below to get access right away. I can't wait to hear your story.